Had to check in with Chief Meteorologist Mark Nelson for an update on our forecast. Everyone, I think, is just hanging on, waiting for Wednesday. Is that when?
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon.
Okay.
But Wednesday morning's commute could be affected. You're right.
Oh, it could?
Yeah. So let's talk about, yesterday was kind of a weird mix, wasn't it? We had snow. We all saw snow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ice pellets or sleet, which is the clinking noise, right?
Yeah.
Did anybody have freezing rain? Oh, yeah, when you scraped your car. Oh, you two didn't work, but when we were scraping our cars after, I mean, I'm sure you were doing other duties.
Yes.
No, we had to scrape really hard.
Last night.
Yeah, some freezing drizzle, freezing rain. So let's go over that, how we get that stuff, since, well, that's what we're here for. So on a typical winter day in Portland, almost always our rain down here starts as snow up high in the cool season. So it's snow up high, and then the atmosphere warms as you go down in elevation. I guess you could look at it from down. It cools as you go up. Anyway, so snowflakes, they melt above freezing air. That's the yellow, and it rains. That's regular rain. Okay, you got that. So that's wintertime. All right, so then the next thing that happened, and this happened yesterday, where we had a very thin layer of cold air coming out of the gorge. It came down, that Arctic air came down through western Washington. It was a very shallow air mass, actually, the cold air. It was still above freezing in this layer up here. So the snowflakes melted like normal, but then it turns to raindrops and it goes into below freezing air. And you think, wait, shouldn't it freeze? Well, if the cold layer is pretty thin, the raindrops don't have a chance to refreeze. So there's still liquid splats, and wherever they fall, a tree, a power line, it forms an icy glaze. That's one of the most destructive thing. Now, if the cold air is a little bit thicker, and this is where we were yesterday, we were kind of right in this area off and on throughout the afternoon, where the cold air is a little thicker, so those raindrops, they refreeze, they turn into little chunks of ice, kind of like hail, but hail is different. Hail happens in thunderstorms. So ice pellets, they make that clinking sound, and of course, if the cold air would have come in quite a bit deeper, and it did up in Clark County and up in Columbia County in Oregon, where you had all snow, and places like that, like Scappoose and Kalama and Longview, you had 5 or 6 inches of snow, so it was all snow, and everybody was happy. The kids were happy up there. Instead, we kind of had that messy mix. Okay, here's an indication that the atmosphere is pretty cold down below. Ski-Bowl right now is a few degrees warmer than Portland. I mean, that's really an inversion. It's 25 degrees at the base of Ski-Bowl, and that tells you it's not that cold of an air mass overhead, but it's really cold down here near the surface, and that's a problem. So we have a winter storm watch, or the Weather Service, I should say, has a winter storm watch up for Tuesday afternoon. Freezing rain and ice, could be some ice pellets. It looks most likely as freezing rain here. The whole I-5 corridor from Longview all the way down to Eugene. It'll start to the south and move north in the afternoon. So it could be some glazing. 1/3 of an inch could be damaging. If it's less than that, we're probably okay. Just really annoying for the driving and icy roads. And that would continue through Tuesday night. Now, all our models show Tuesday night and Wednesday morning the south wind arrives. So temperatures right now, right around 20 for most of us tonight. Partial clearing. Now, if we get some clearing, those of you that have some ice, snow cover up in Clark County, you could drop into the single digits because you're going to be calm up there. Where it's windy, it'll feel like single digits, but we're going to stay in the teens, mid to upper teens. Tomorrow's sunny. It will be a bright, blindingly bright day tomorrow, which is going to be great. That will actually help if you have a lot of windows. That would help heat the house if you don't have electricity a little bit. Not much, though. But high temperatures do creep up closer to 30 degrees, which is nice. And the 7-day forecast, we'll take a closer look at this again in a few minutes, but we're very confident there's a huge jump in temperatures, east wind to south. South wind here is always a warm wind in the winter. It's around 50, a little cooler back to an east wind Thursday, mainly dry Friday. This is pretty typical stuff. 50s. Next weekend could be quite a bit different. If you're a skier, I'd want to be skiing right in here because by the time we get here, it's going to get mild and sloppy again up at the ski resorts. Anna and Riel?